This message is for my white women, my snow bunnies. What are y'all doing to get these men to marry y'all? And y'all getting these millionaires and then y'all suing them and becoming multi-millionaires. Like, help me out. I ain't no hater, I'm a congratulator. Help me. How are y'all getting these men to marry y'all? Because I don't have no kids. I'm fit. I'm cute as a button. I'm submissive. I cooperate. I'm not mouthy. I'm supportive. I'm not the type of woman that, oh, you got to take me to the 5-star restaurant. You got to make 6 figures. I'm good with what, 70,000. I mean, I go to the gym. I cook. I clean. I let them touch my nasty parts. I mean, what are y'all doing? Y'all need a class to help me. I'm not afraid to say I need some help, white women. I'm not afraid to say, what are y'all doing? Because y'all getting these men to marry y'all. And y'all are being married. Y'all don't got that many baby daddies. Okay, cool. Help me. DM me.
Today's topic is about highlighting the cultural differences when it comes to prioritizing marriage, how Black females will usually prioritize on being educated, independent, and career-based, whilst other ethnic groups, they prioritize on marriage firsthand, leaving Black females to be the less likely to get married. And we're gonna dive into how that even happens.
People that say like Black women are never taken seriously, we're just used for fun. Here's my thought. The moment it stops being fun, I'm out. No, seriously. The moment the love bombing stops, the moment I'm no longer excited, the moment the adventures stop, the moment I no longer get to swipe that credit card, hell, even thinking about pregnancy, the moment any of those things stop or start happening, I'm gone. I'm absolutely okay with being looked at as the fun girl, as the for now girl, because to be honest, I'm still in my 20s. I'm gonna utilize every perk of being in my 20s, being attractive and attracting men, especially men that are higher earning. I'm gonna have as much fun with that as possible. So what? Maybe some of us are okay with being fun because we just want to have fun. We got to get out of this thing where we assume every person we date is going to be the person we end up with forever, because most men are here for a good time and not a long time. And if you think about it, you'll have a lot more fun that way.
So I was having a conversation with this guy I was briefly talking to, and he asked me what I plan to do after I finished up my master's. And I was like, well, I'm highly considering going for my PhD, and down the line, maybe like opening up a nonprofit. And he was like, you don't want to be married? I was like, yeah, I want to be married. I was like, what you mean by that? And he was like, how you gonna do that if you're trying to pursue your PhD? And I was like, well, that's where balance come in. And he was like, well, most dudes, like, when they get married, they expecting their wife to focus on their family and stuff like that, not still on your career. And I was like, damn, first off, is that how y'all feel for real? Second, why does a woman have to choose? Why can't I want the marriage, the family, and the career? Like, I don't have dreams of being the homemaker all solely by myself or anything like that, like taking care of home, primarily doing the child rearing. But damn, like, if I choose to pursue my career, does that lessen my chances of getting married? Like, genuine question.
When you focus your career, people tend to say, oh, well, this person has decided they do not want a partner or they don't want love.
You could have not told middle school, high school Sheena that at 25, I was not going to be married with 7 kids. Yes, 7. I wanted 7 kids. However, I will say for me, it wasn't that I was avoiding love, but once I got into building apps, realized like, oh my gosh, like I love this tech thing. I would say like my focus strictly became, I want to come well established before I bring kids into this world. I want to make sure that if push come to shove, I can stand on my own, and I want to do something that made me happy, which building my career first for me was like, I want to find true happiness within myself before I go out and get married.
I think being independent has forced me to show up for myself and obviously family, friends, and this operation, because I have a mission and I have a vision, but it requires me to be gone. And so that's also very much fear-filled, knowing that if I have to be gone 95% of the time and my work calls for me to travel, that must be intimidating. And I also can't show up properly for my significant other. So I've had to recalibrate my brain and not, I think, govern my life off of this fantasy or illusion that we've all been indoctrinated by or taught by.
Black females highly esteem their career, education, independence more than any other ethnic group. This is where now we're going to take a look at the cultural differences between other ethnic groups, how they prioritize marriage first, why they prioritize it, and what the different outcomes actually look like today in society.
People constantly put in Black women faces the statistics of we're the most educated and the least married, like it's impossible for us to do it at the same time. It is possible to get both, but you have to have that mentality from young. The mentality that was pushed into my generation's head from young was marriage, kids, get your education, get in your career, and then do marriage and kids. But they don't tell you the flip side of that is when you're older is more difficult. When you're older, it's more difficult to settle down with the right type of person. It's difficult to settle down with a person that you feel like is compatible to you. If you want to talk about finances, education, whatever, it's very difficult.
You can say that with white women. Their mothers taught them how to be a wife. That works out for them because statistically we see it. We see their family unit continue to grow.
Even if they get divorced, they get married again.
Yes,
they do.
While we still single.
Yeah,
Do you think their attitude to marriage is the same as Black women's attitude?
No.
So that's why they get different results.
We do.
They go to college to get husbands.
MRS
They go to college
degrees.
to prove you don't need a husband.
It's a Black guy that's married with a white woman, and throughout the whole process, one thing that stood out to me was just how submissive she was to him.
Oh, I think that the question came up about, is it that white women are more submissive to Black men than Black women?
It definitely are. It's in their nature because of what they have been allowed to see growing up, you know, with their parents. Majority of their parents are together. They have like a full household, and unfortunately we don't get to see that.
When I hang, I'm talking about Black girls, me, I'm fully Black. Right. And then you got other girls. When I hang with my Black friends, I'm gonna do 3 pods of people. My Black homegirls, my white homegirls, and my Chinese homegirls or Indians.
I don't have any Chinese
3
friends.
people.
I want some.
When I hang with Black women, when we say like, I want a man to provide for me, I want to be a at-home mom, we are told like, sack chaser, you supposed to work, you're strong. But when I sit with my white friends, their mothers was talking about marriage with them at like 17, 18, 19. Okay. They was like fresh out of college, like, where's your husband, Julie? Like, you're not working. My Chinese friends, their parents, my Indian friends, their parents like, yeah, she was married at 22. It's normal. Yeah. And then when I look at my Black friends, we like, I'm gonna hold this nigga down for 10 more years. It's such a weird thing with us. Like,
it is not a weird thing. It is what is lacking in the Black community. See, other ethnic groups have been taught how to court, meaning their sole purpose when it comes to interacting with men is to get married, filtering out bad experiences. Whilst for Black females, they've been taught how to date, opening up to even the worst type of experiences, leaving them to be damaged goods. Another thing that I do want to point out is Black females have been left out the group chat. What do I mean? Their whole concept of feminism is that it's against men, it's against marriage, it's against gender ideologies, gender roles, whilst there are so many feminists out there who don't actually believe that. Disclaimer, I'm not a feminist, although what I'm pointing out is there are feminists out there who still align with their traditional values. It is still their core fundamental basis when it comes to their household, which they will never sacrifice, whilst for Black females, they willingly chose to sacrifice these traditional values. So am I surprised that Black females are less likely to get married? No. What this shows that it's not only a cultural difference, but there is definitely a cultural shift happening in society where you have one ethnic group who still prioritizes on these alignments with traditional values, whilst the other is changing her costume as we speak.